In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion is Lawrence. He'll go play action, Purdy. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd and inches. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Saints extend their advantage to 13-0.
Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. This one broken up, It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Lawrence now. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, ginger, attack.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's complete to Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory, because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Route. Hey, so go. Go street. Hard.
Short pass caught by Oliver. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This is taken in by Dobbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. In motion comes Walker. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, it's hot! Hey, undercut! Undercut!
He'll try to run for it. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
That's good.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Big time play there for Buck.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Rip, 23!
Here's Pacheco. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, let's go. Soga, hot!
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Gus Oliver. Touchdown, Bills. The tight end used in the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
16 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
Hey,
first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. And it's
Third down, Purdy. He's got his man, that's Olave. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. In motion comes Walker. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one, taken in. Chris Olave, touchdown 6.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick-6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Open is the tight end, Oliver. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Red on red. Guard.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
43. On, inside.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Hey.
Now Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Hey, go. High. Here we go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcoments elsewhere.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3.
Hey, Ginger, back. 11.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He gets free. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try now for Zerlo. He gets it to go. And the Bills have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Saints first down.
set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Red on red. Turn, defense.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Oliver. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's the 24. Hey, Soko, come on. Take right open. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Come on, defense.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's caught by Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
All right, let's go. Done. This one's on. Here we go.
Lawrence. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
Gibbs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Sink right.
Second down, Lawrence. That is caught, and he's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Bills. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this 2-point attempt.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's caught by Walker. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3. In motion comes Walker. Third and short. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Rip, 20. Hey, hey, Jupiter.
On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, this one's hot. 11. Back. Here we go.
They hand it to Gibbs. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 33, here's second down and 2.
Hey, lion.
A give here to Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Hey.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Hey, run.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Red on the red. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Pacheco, first down and more. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 26.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
In motion is Warren. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It is 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here comes second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point
In motion
conversion.
comes Walker. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
A handoff running left. It's Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, run! Focus, hot! Safe right! 30 left!
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll air one out for Higgins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Bills are right back in this one.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
11. These are 24.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Sawyer on the tackle. A 6-yard loss.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, I'm gun.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Bills.